We just heard a gobble, baby. Let's go. Alright, y'all. We are down here in South Florida for the opener, which is tomorrow morning. Kind of crazy to say that. Doesn't really feel like it should be turkey season yet, but I'm glad it's here. Me and Dad this time, no camming. He had to work because he's an adult now, so, and I don't have a real job, so I was able to take off. But we decided to come down last minute, and we just got down here. It's Friday the 28th. Tomorrow is the officially first day of turkey season down here. We're on some public land, and we just got down here. We got probably 45 minutes or so, maybe an hour, probably about an hour left of daylight. We're gonna try to get on a bird and roost him and do a little bit of scouting, but we have some intel from a couple years, you know, of coming here, so that definitely helps. Anyways, we're about to get to walking and see if we can hear a bird tonight. We got Bigfoot tracks or something out here. Skunk caper, whatever they call it down here, South Florida. I don't know, someone walking barefoot, I guess, probably swamped their boots and socks. Decided to ditch them. There we go. I guess someone decided to come down here in flip-flops. Okay, got back here. Where we're gonna be on this kind of edge. Ow! All right, well, we set up camp here. We are in a tent, which is nice. That's a first down here. First year we did sleep in a tent, but it was a campground. And it had like a wood floor. So we learned from that, and we got these like inflatable camper bed kind of things. And then last year we slept in the car, which was not fun. So we also learned from that. And this year we brought a tent. So we got a flashlight hanging up there from the roof. It's actually not too bad. Eating dinner. We got peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, but yeah, it's pretty nice. Got our own bedrooms. Couldn't really ask for much better on a turkey trip with nowhere to stay. So worked out pretty good, but
gobble would be better.
Yeah, that's true. We didn't hear anything gobble this evening, so it is what it is. It was the same way last year, didn't hear anything, and then we got on two though right off the bat in the morning, so right where we had hooted the night before. So just goes to prove you never know what might happen, but hopefully that'll be the case this trip as well, and we get on a couple maybe tomorrow morning, at least one. We'll see. There's a handful of other hunters here. We got a few out. Got a few out that way, a few out this way. So anyways, not sure if anyone's going exactly where we're going tomorrow morning. There were some boot tracks back there, but not in a couple places that we went, so I guess we'll see. But anyways, we're gonna eat some dinner and just gonna pass the time until tomorrow morning. Try to get some sleep. Well, good morning, y'all. Saturday, March 1st. First official day of turkey season in South Florida. We're out here. Just woke up at like around 4. Had a couple other hunters pull into the same campsite around 3:30 or so. I woke up around 3, got up going around 4, and now it's 4:30. We're out on the trail, making our way back there. So we're kind of just going back where we know there could be turkeys in the past. So hopefully there's more there this year. You never know though. Anyways, we're gonna put in some miles before daylight. Try to get back there and hear one on the roost this morning. Maybe get them to fly down into our lap. We'll see. Well, did not hear anything right off the bat, unfortunately. The sun is starting to come up. Not quite fly down time yet. We're gonna try to put some miles in pretty fast so we can get somewhere that hopefully has one, because presumably we're not within earshot of one right now because we haven't heard anything so far this morning. So we're just gonna keep walking. Update. We just heard a gobble, baby. Let's go. Oh man, it's not even been maybe 2 minutes. We were just walking and I heard something. I didn't know what it was. I said, Dad, stop. We heard a hoot. It might have been someone hooting, and then a gobble. I mean, a hard gobble. Not too far. I think he's on the far pine wood line. No, there's a cypress bowl back there. Yeah, he's back there roosted on that cypress edge. Golly, look at that sky too. Good night. Golly, it's turkey season, baby. Let's go. I think that's the edge that he's on, or was on. He very well. He could be on the ground. Just don't know. Gonna make our way over there. Keep going.
He's still in the tree, ain't he? I don't know where we're gonna kill him. I think we need to skirt this edge here.
Yeah.
I think that's our best bet.
I think so too.
Because I don't see him crossing this stuff. I mean, he might, but
I'd be surprised if he's on.
it's unlikely.
Well, we got to where we wanted to be, just about, and heard a person start yelping, and then they were hooting, trying to get the turkey to gobble. So we're backing out. Don't want to get on top of another person. We're gonna make our way around. So we're kind of back into this dry, thick stuff, making a loop around to the other side of this cypress swamp, trying to hopefully catch up with him where he flew down. So it's not easy walking through here at all. Another update. We just heard another turkey gobble way off that way, long ways away. So I think we're gonna try to get up here to a good spot, a little closer to him. I'm sure we'll call some and just try to see if this one over here responds, the original one, or if we just need to go and get on this new one altogether. But much easier walking now. Got some trails, much drier ground. So that's nice. Anyways, gonna keep going.
Good deal. Glad.
Yeah, you probably just got.
I'm just glad somebody I feel like we didn't mess it up for somebody. That's what I was afraid of.
All right, y'all, this is South Florida Part 2 for 2025. Season today is March 11th. It's like 3:30 in the afternoon. Dad just picked me up from work. Currently are at wonderful Walmart right now. Just got a pickup order, and then Dad ran inside to grab a couple more things. But we're heading back down south. Pretty excited to give it another try. We're going back to the same spot, same piece of public that we've been going to for the past 3 years. First time doing it twice in one season, though, so I'm really hyped. Our season up here comes in on Saturday, but we get to hunt a few days early, so that's pretty sweet. Always a good thing whenever you can go somewhere where season opens earlier. So anyways, going back down, gonna try it again. Last, I guess that was 2 weeks ago, whenever we went down. We had a great time and everything, but I'm excited to go back down and try it again. There's Dad back there. I thought someone was breaking into the car.
What's up?
Anyways, excited to go back down. We're gonna be camping again, basically doing the same exact thing, and hunting tomorrow morning, hopefully getting on a bird. We're basically just gonna pick up where we left off last time. Gonna try the same exact thing. Last time it worked, or at least kind of worked, got close to sealing the deal, and this time hopefully it'll do good too. Well, y'all, we just made it out here. It's just a couple minutes after 8. Pretty much dark. Still got a bit of the sunset left, but we're about to get a fire going. There's some wood left on the fire from last time. I was going to have a little fire and gather a little bit of wood and realized I had nothing to light it with, so didn't last time, but we actually came prepared this time, so we're going to get a little fire going, set up the tent, and hang out because it's not too late, and then get to bed and try to get after him tomorrow. Anyways, gonna get this thing going, get unloading, and get set up for the night. Yeah. Honestly, I don't know why. Peanut butter and jelly tastes way better in South Florida than it does at home. I mean, I never want to eat peanut butter and jelly at the house.
It tastes way better when it's the only thing you have to eat.
Mm-hmm. But last week, we're down here, and that's pretty much all we had. Well, I get home. Next day, I'm like, man, I could go for a peanut butter and jelly. Kind of a weird craving. I don't eat them too much at the house, but something about South Florida, man.
Tell you what,
one's that way. Yeah, that one. That was it. He's same spot. Well, we're moving. He's got one in the same spot. There's pine edge way back there. Big pines. We think he's probably right in those pines or at those pines. So he hadn't moved. We're gonna press closer. Well, I think we're gonna call this guy no show because he never showed. We're just sitting here waiting.
I'm afraid we bumped him,
I don't think we did.
but I always think we
He
bumped the turkey.
always thinks.
I thought we bumped the turkey because we were standing out there when we first called to him and heard him gobble.
He's probably 400 yards away.
I don't know if he's that far away. He's pretty good.
At least 250.
In my mind, he quit gobbling for a little bit. In my mind, he heard the call, and they never do this for me, but in my mind, he heard the call and he was running to it, and he saw us in this open stuff.
He'd have to be running 90 or
Yeah,
nothing.
he would.
We got a ride. Guy was back here looking for some buddies that broke down on a side by side, and they ended up. Someone found them and helped them out, but he offered us a ride out. So, which I would never. We're talking about. I'd never think to bring a truck back here, not through this stuff. Kind of wild.
I wouldn't either, but I'm happy to take a ride in the truck out of here.
Yeah. Well, we made it back to camp. Faster than we expected.
Yeah.
A whole lot faster than we expected. What was his name?
Patrick.
Patrick. Thanks to Patrick. Don't think he'll ever see this video, but if he does, huge thanks to him. Cut our walk back into, I don't even know, not even half. I mean, probably not even 10 minutes in his truck.
No.
Anyways, that was pretty nice, but we just got back. I'm about to eat some food, eat some lunch, and I guess we're gonna pack up. Well, until next year.
Caught me with my mouth full of peanut butter. Can't talk. Tongue sticking to the roof
Have
of
one
my
of
mouth.
those 5-star Chef Boyardee peanut butter and jellies.
Josh Hardy.
Well, I think that's gonna wrap this one up. 2 hunts, 2 different trips down here. This is our 4th. This was our 4th overall trip over 3 years. 2 this year, and then one each of the 2 years past. But it's been a fun time. We enjoy it. We're talking about how much we love and we hate this place at the same time, simultaneously. Like, it's a cool place to hunt, but it's the hardest place to hunt.
I think it's safe to say unless we get a wild hare, we won't be back this year.
Yeah, probably not.
Our season opens in 3 days.
Yep. Not sure why we drive down 4.5, 5 hours to hunt down here if we can hunt at the house. At the same time, now that we've come down here twice, I've kind of got the itch to kill one. We've killed about as close as you can, you know. I don't know, want to kill one here, but probably won't happen at least until next year. Anyways, I guess the moral of the story is to keep your guard up whenever you're walking down a trail. When there's a Jake off to the side that you don't know about, always be looking.
You might be the Jake, or you might be the Patrick.
Yep, and always have a friend named Patrick that has a truck that he doesn't mind driving through this stuff. Anyways, that's all we got. 2025 South Florida public land hunt. Had a good time. Came close. And we'll be back next year.